Last week, we saw OpenAI introducing a brand new way for anyone to build, deploy, and optimize agentic workflows, kind of like how you would with n8n, but powered by AI called AgentKit. It's actually pretty impressive. It's a free tool that lets anyone build AI agents capable of automating different tasks through custom workflows. But here's the thing, it's rate limited, it lacks deep customization, and it's still a bit early and quite buggy. Now, what if I told you that there is a new open source alternative that not only works better, but comes packed with way more features? This is where I would like to introduce Open Agent Builder, an open source visual workflow builder for creating AI agent pipelines, powered by Firecrawl. With Open Agent Builder, you can design complex agent workflows using a simple drag and drop interface, and you can then execute them with real-time streaming updates. You can build workflows for web scraping and data extraction. You can have multi-step AI agent pipelines. You can even automate research and content generation and basic web automation with human-in-loop approval. For example, just take a look at this demo where it is showcasing a workflow execution view where it was prompted to encounter issues with the JavaScript SDK, and it's asking for guidance on implementing the new batch scrape functionality. It is trying to simulate a customer support or troubleshooting case. And in this case, it does do a great job in executing it by making sure that the guardrail step it has been verified and that it was able to provide a visual workflow execution log. Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis, so this is where you can easily get up-to-date knowledge about what is happening in the AI space. So definitely go ahead and subscribe as this is completely for free. Now to get started, it's super simple. You're just going to need to make sure you have a couple of prerequisites fulfilled. Make sure you have Node.js 18 and above installed, a Firecrawl API key, a convex API key, as well as a clerk API key. You can get all of these completely for free. And essentially, once you have that done, we can then proceed forward. After fulfilling all the prerequisites, simply go ahead and open up your command prompt. And what we can do now is just simply clone the repository within our terminal. This will take a couple of seconds. And once it has finished, you can then head over into the Open Agent Builder directory. After pasting in the cd command, and once you are in the directory, you can use the npm install command to install all the different requirements for this project. And this will install all the packages needed for it to be functional. Once that is done, we can then set up the convex database. You can do that by installing the convex CLI globally. So now you can just simply paste in this npm install command, install the CLI locally. Then you can initialize the convex project with the npx convex dev command, and then you can paste this in. This is where you can now sign in with the convex account that you had created locally. So simply go ahead and click on login. Once the convex database has been set and initialized with the Open Agent Builder directory, you can keep this open on the side. Make sure you don't close this. And now we can set up the clerk authentication. Just simply head over to clerk.com. After you have created an account, you can go over to the clerk dashboard and create a new application. Go to API keys, copy the keys, and then you can open up whatever ID you want to use, like VS Code, for example, and open up the Open Agent Builder and then head over to the .env file. Here you want to add your clerk authentication with your secret keys and then also add the convex integration with your clerk domain. Then simply go ahead and click save. And then once that is done, just head over to the convex folder within the Open Agent Builder directory and then open up the auth.config.ts file. This is where you want to configure your domain, your clerk issuer URL, which was provided. And it should automatically have been set if you had initialized the convex project at the start. But once that is done, you can then push the auth config to convex. Now, what you want to do next is then set your Firecrawl API key, and it's exactly the same as to how you would do it with the previous steps, where you would just need to get the Firecrawl API key and then head over to the .env.local file and then paste in the API key. Now, do the same thing for the default large language model provider. You can also use something like Ollama as a free provider if that is something that fits your needs. And then once all of this has been completed by saving all the API keys, you can then go ahead back into the Open Agent Builder directory. Now open up a new terminal and paste in the cd command, and then we can actually start it up with a single command using the npm run dev command, and then we can visit it through the local host through our browser. So let me open this up, paste in this command, and then I can access it through our local host, which should open up within a couple of minutes. There we go. We now have it running within our local host and we can start accessing the Open Agent Builder. It's going to first ask you to create an account. So simply go ahead and do that with the clerk authentication. After you have authenticated yourself, you're going to be then able to access a couple of different templates. You can create one from scratch, obviously, but you have it so that you can use these other templates like a multi company stock analysis, you have a finance stock analysis, product research, Zillow property finder. You also have a human in the loop approval demo and a simple loop test. So let's actually take a look at something like a multi company stock analysis. We can use this template by clicking on it and you can see that it is a template that has already been made. And these are drag and drop nodes, which you can simply go ahead and craft up a full on automation with. For those who do not know, nodes are different sorts of power actions. Something like an agent is powered by a large language model to execute different sorts of actions based off the instruction that you give it. There's different tools that you can use to enhance the capability of your agent. And you can see it looks exactly the same as the OpenAI agent builder, but a little bit better with more functionality. Now, let's actually delete these two nodes that we added and run the demo node. This is essentially where you first start off and have it parse the company list where it is going to parse different sorts of companies that you have asked upon to do a market analysis. And then it loops the companies in two different flows. It continues to get the current company information and it gets the ticker symbol and then does the research with Yahoo Finance. And then it collects the results and then it is able to then give you analysis on that company. So let's actually go ahead and run this. If you click on run, you can preview the workflow by typing in the company that you want to have an analysis upon, and then you can preview the workflow where it's starting it, and then it's going to give you a comprehensive analysis on it. And this is a loop automation, meaning that it will go back and forth to get the correct contents because we had actually asked for three different stocks. So once it finishes one analysis, it'll then go back to get the next ticker. So for example, the first time it went to get the analysis for Tesla using Yahoo Finance, then it went back through the loop and then got the next analysis for the next ticker, which I believe was Microsoft. And you can see right here that it is using the research Yahoo Finance tool to help us compile the information. It is also using the MCP tool, such as Firecrawl in this case, to get the data that it needs. And then it is going to provide us a comprehensive analysis at the end on each of the different stocks that we had asked for. So in this case, we have Apple over here where it's saying that it is searching and collecting the information on the stock. You can see that it gives us a good preview of the stock right here where it's priced at, as well as for Tesla, and then lastly for Microsoft, I believe. And say if you want to have it create a comprehensive summary through something like Word or any sort of document processor, you can then have it connected to that MCP where it can use the MCP to then connect the data that it has gotten from the automation and then have it outputted to something like Microsoft Word so that it is a bit more condensed and easily readable as well as accessible. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. That's basically guys on Open Agent Builder. This is definitely a great alternative to n8n as well as the new OpenAI Agent Builder, which will enable you to build AI agents and automations locally. Let me know what you guys think about it. Leave a comment in the description below if you think that this is something that's better than these other tools out there. But with that thought, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the second channel, join the newsletter, join our private Discord, follow me on Twitter, and lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you'll truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.